In the last hour, the opening statements in the Lori Vallow Daybell double murder trial began in Idaho. Daybell being charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of her children, Tylee and JJ, in 2019. She also faces 3 counts of conspiracy charges and is currently pleading not guilty to all of the charges. Joining me now to talk more about the case and what we can expect in this trial, John Glatt. He's the author of the Doomsday Mother, Lori Vallow, Chad Daybell, and the End of an American Family. John, great to have you on this morning. Thank you. You have described Lori Vallow as a total narcissist. Talk more about her past and her behavior.
Well, I think Lori Vallow always was a narcissist right from the very beginning. I mean, she got all her husbands to install a special room with a full-length mirror so she could dance in front of it every night, to religious music. And even after she was arrested, she persuaded the other inmates to help her make lipstick out of Jolly Rancher candies and eye makeup so she could look her best. And I think she showed this a lot. And maybe that's the reason that they're not allowing cameras into the courtroom today.
Perhaps. Describe some of the extreme beliefs that she is accused of as it pertains to the death of her 2 children.
Well, she believed that, in fact, her children had become zombies. That was dictated by Chad Daybell, who designated people either light or dark. She believed JJ and Tylee had become zombies, and the only way to kind of save them was to kill their physical bodies so their spirits could be redeemed and, redempted. And that's really the rationale I see for it. That makes no sense whatsoever, obviously.
John, you call this one of the most terrifying true crime stories that you have ever written about, and you've written about some pretty grisly cases. Why does this one stand out?
Well, I just think the number of people that Chad Daybell and Lori kind of encompassed in their cult that totally believed these, crazy beliefs. I mean, they were really offspring from the Mormon religion, but they took it into a dark new level where they believed they were part of the 144,000 that would save the world after Armageddon and lead them to redemption. And I just couldn't believe that normal people could have believed that and gone to the trouble that they did to prepare for it.
You have read a lot of the court documents connected to this case, and I'm curious about the evidence that the jury may hear. Can you pull back the curtain a little bit for us? What evidence do prosecutors have that they'll lean into on the murder charges and the conspiracy charges against Lori?
Well, I mean, a lot of it, nobody knows, in fact. They've been very tight-lipped from the very get-go from this whole case and given very little away about the evidence they have against Lori. I mean, we know from the preliminary hearing for Chad that the FBI testified about finding the children's bodies in his pet cemetery in Rexburg, Idaho. But what they're going to come up with for Lori's trial, I think, is going to be a mystery. I'm very, very curious, and it's frustrating for me after spending almost 2 years writing this book, not being able to watch the opening statements. And hopefully they'll release the audio in a couple of days. But I wish I could watch them.
I wish I could, too. It's going to be a tough one to cover because there is no video in the courtroom and the audio is delayed, as you said. John Glatt, we'll be watching it closely. Appreciate your perspective. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you very much, Marni.
And thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.